Hello there guys, my name is Mr. Yorkie's World, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the brand new announcement from Microsoft regarding the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and how this announcement is going to be changing the channel that I have here on YouTube. Now for the past few weeks and even for the past few months I've been keeping quite quiet on this particular subject. I've literally had hundreds and hundreds, literally, of people messaging me privately, leaving comments and emailing me about FS 2020 related stuff. And although I still can't go into too much detail due to the NDA, let's get into this announcement from Microsoft and I'll explain a little bit later on how everything's going to affect the channel. So let's get into it. So as some of you will already know by now, we have had an official release date for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. If you go onto the Flight Simulator website, it's actually been updated, and you can see that out of the blue, contrary to what many people thought, the simulator is actually destined to arrive on PC on Tuesday, the 18th of August, 2020. That particular date is literally around a month away, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Now, I am extremely shocked. I'm extremely happy. I cannot wait for the simulator to be released. I don't think anyone anticipated Microsoft actually releasing the simulator as soon as this. I know a lot of people were even convinced the simulator would be delayed until the end of the year. Some people were saying it might be delayed till 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But nevertheless, Microsoft has shocked us all, and we can see here in the headline on the Microsoft Flight Simulator website, Microsoft Flight Simulator set for launch on August 18 for PC, also with Xbox Game Pass for PC as well, and then beta in brackets. So it also goes on to say, start preparing for takeoff. Xbox Game Studios and Asobo Studio are thrilled to announce that Microsoft Flight Simulator launches on August 18, and you can pre-order on Windows 10 or pre-install with Xbox Game Pass for PC. Again, we've got beta in brackets today. We have been thrilled and humbled by the support and dedication that has fueled the flight sim community for the past 38 years. Since the launch of the very first Microsoft Flight Simulator in 1982, we knew it was finally the right time to develop the next generation version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. We have the right tools, technology, partners, and hardware to release the most realistic and authentic flight simulator to date. Microsoft Flight Simulator features include vivid and detailed landscapes. Immerse yourself in the vast and beautiful world that is our planet, with more than 1.5 billion buildings, 2 trillion trees, mountains, roads, rivers, and more. A living world. Earth is vibrant and ever-changing, and so is the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator, which includes live traffic, real-time weather, and animals. Highly detailed aircraft. Hone your pilot skills in a variety of aircraft from light planes to commercial jets with the comprehensive flight models. Every aircraft includes highly detailed and accurate cockpits with realistic instrumentation. New checklist system. From pro to beginner, scale your level from full manual to full assist with interactive and highlighted instrument guidance and checklists. Dynamic weather. The new weather engine enables users to switch on the live weather mode to experience real-time weather, including accurate wind speed and direction, temperature, humidity, rain, and more. New day and night engine. Experience flight at any time of day or year, allowing for night VFR, visual flight rules, navigation. And finally, we've got aerodynamic modelling, a state-of-the-art physics engine with over 1,000 control surfaces per plane, allows for a truly realistic experience. Now, next up, it's been revealed that there are actually going to be 3 editions of Microsoft Flight Simulator, namely the Standard Edition, the Deluxe Edition, and the Premium Deluxe Edition, with the prices ranging from $59.99 US for the Standard, $89.99 for the Deluxe, and $119.99 for the Deluxe Premium Edition. There's also going to be a physical version of the simulator available, not just digital, for those of you who prefer to have a physical disc, such as we did with FSX or FS 2004 and things like that. So everybody out there who enjoys having that physical copy of the simulator will have that available as well. Me personally, I used to like that, but I've sort of transitioned over to the digital side, so I prefer to have it all in sort of a digital library where I can just download it anytime I want it. So it's a lot easier than, especially with having kids, it's a lot easier than discs being laid around and you know, losing them or misplacing them and things like that. So, but for those of you who do want a physical disc, that will definitely be available. Now, there's going to be 30 handcrafted airports already included in the standard edition of the sim. There'll be 35 included in the deluxe and 40 included in the deluxe premium. Now, these are going to be high detail sort of handcrafted airports, as I mentioned back there. They're about as close to the real thing as you're probably going to get. The rest of the airports in the world will still be fully functional. You'll still be able to access them and stuff, but they're just not going to be as detailed as these specific airports that have been concentrated on. You might have to buy third-party scenery and things like that, which we knew that was probably going to be a part of FS 2020 anyway. I definitely assume, and in fact I'm pretty sure that we'll probably be going to be able to buy additional airports, just the same way as we have done in other simulators. Nothing's been officially confirmed yet on how that's going to work exactly from different developers and stuff, but I'm sure that now we've got a release date, we'll probably start hearing things and seeing things from these developers who will more than likely tell us what's in the works, what's going to be planned, and how everything's going to sort of work together with FS 2020 and add-ons and things like that. Now, along with the airports, there's also going to be 20 highly detailed aircraft included in the standard edition of the sim. There's going to be 25 in the deluxe, and there's going to be 30 in the deluxe premium edition. Again, we'll know more than likely that we're going to be able to purchase them once we get a little bit further into the development process. But I think it's safe to say that we will be having things maybe like, you know, PMDG, Aerosoft, things. I'm sure these companies will stand up and say, yeah, we're going to start developing for FS 2020. So I wouldn't worry about that. You're not just going to be stuck with the stock aircraft by the looks of it. Now, one exciting thing for me is the fact that the Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner is one of the listed aircraft that's going to come with the sim as part of the Deluxe Premium Edition. Obviously, I can't wait to give that one a try. It's one of my favourite aircraft. The 747 is my one favourite aircraft, but obviously the 787 is equally as beautiful as well. It's a fantastic aircraft, so I can't wait to try that out in the simulator and show everybody what that's going to be like. Now, aside from that, it was very, very straight to the point. This update was very, very straight to the point from Microsoft. And again, that's completely out of the blue. Nobody really expected Microsoft to come out with this. I'm really impressed with the range of aircraft and the range of airports that we're going to get. You can see a full list of all those airports and all of those aircraft so that you can sort of compare the different editions of the simulator by going to the link in the description. So me personally then, I am going to be purchasing the Deluxe Premium Edition of the simulator, purely and simply. I would prefer to have everything sort of ready for me to jump straight in rather than have to buy the Standard Edition and then go through all the airports that I need and purchase them separately. I think we've got a good selection of airports, if you look at the list, and a good selection of aircraft. So with the Premium Deluxe Edition, I will definitely be onto a good start and be able to start sharing some fantastic new content from FS 2020 once it's actually released, so I can't wait for that. And finally, so moving on to where this leaves the channel as we know it right now. A lot of you know, or you should know by now, that P3D version 5 is a great simulator, and I'll more than likely be posting P3D content every now and then on the channel regardless of the presence of FS 2020, simply due to the fact that I've spent so much time and so much money in this particular simulator over the years. I must have invested like thousands of pounds, not just on the add-ons and the utilities and obviously the licenses for the sim itself, but also for the hardware and the equipment that I use to make my videos and to run the sim as well. So I've spent a lot of time and a lot of dedication personally on P3D. So I think it's safe to say that just to sort of reassure everybody, P3D is always going to have a sort of a place on this channel. It's never going to be completely abolished. However, as a lot of you guys know, P3D for me, it's been having a lot of difficulties as of late, causing me a lot of difficulties, and in a bid to not lose interest and to not burn out with it, I've actually uninstalled the simulator completely as of a few days ago due to these issues. So I think a lot of you will probably know by now what this means for the channel. If we combine the fact that FS 2020 is now coming out on the 18th of August, which is not too far away, with the fact that P3D has been causing so many issues, I think it's clear that my channel will more than likely be changing its focus a little bit over to FS 2020 as the main simulator platform. Again, in no way is P3D going to be completely abolished from the channel. I've spent too much time and money, and I've got too many happy memories that have helped me build this channel to literally just go and throw it all away and abandon P3D. On the other hand, though, times do change, and technology does better itself, and it does get, more and more advanced as time progresses. New things do tend to replace the old, so P3D will, without a doubt, still be part of the channel, but obviously FS 2020 is probably going to be taking over in the long run and as the new base simulator. So I can remember when I first started making videos in the very beginning, a good few years ago now, FSX was actually my simulator of choice. Shortly after that, I then transitioned to P3D because of the fact that it was a little bit more advanced by the time Lockheed Martin had chance to actually get their hands on it and change the code and things like that, and all the different sort of advantages that P3D has now got over FSX. Nevertheless, I hope you all support the decision to change the focus of this channel in order to keep things exciting and current as we enter into this new world, this new generation of flight simulation, that is the new FS 2020. So guys, that is essentially it. I'm hugely excited about FS 2020 and I really cannot wait to give it a try once the final product's released on the 18th of August. Let me know what you think about the announcement and what you're looking forward to or what you're not looking forward to in the new simulator. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.